Hey y'all, today we're hanging out in the garden. Once again, just getting various springtime chores done. I do have a couple of things I may get planted out or I may not. I think I'm going to start with my celery though. I planted it too early. It's way root bound, it's not holding water anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and plant it. And then we'll see what else we get into for the day. We're at my top garden up here. And we're going to plant the celery over here. One, because it's near this water source and they like lots of water. And two, because the bed's ready to go. Okay, here they are. And I know some of these look kind of puny and floppy, but that's because they were really, really dry. Later, they will be standing up because this ground is moist still, so I would say that's what, about a 10-foot row? Yep. 8 foot? Closer to 10. Yeah, it's about 10 to 12 foot of celery. We eat a lot of celery, so it's worth it. I'm going to plant a couple of these calendulas up here, just in random spots. I'm not planting them all. I'm just going to go find a couple spots to stick a few of them in. So I planted some of the calendula down here. That's strawberry blonde. We have one calendula here. That one is Pacific Beauty. And then I put a cluster down here. That's Ivory Princess. And those over there are Ivory Princess as well. I think that's all the planting I'm going to do up here for now. I think I'm going to go take a break and then we'll be back out here doing the next thing. So yesterday, after we got done planting that celery, we went in and we rested for a while because it got hot. And we came back out later that evening and it was too dark to get footage. It was evening time. It wasn't dark, but it was too dark for footage. And we got a few things done, so I'm going to take you around and show you what those are right now. Oh yeah, I did get stung yesterday too on the bottom of my foot. I was weeding a bed and sure enough, stuck my foot right on a bee. Wasn't pleasant, but it's another risk of the garden. Still 100% worth it. Okay, one of the things we got done down here is we got a little bit more of this bed weeded. I mean, we've got some there still in this corner, but it was started on that end and we were working our way this way. And it just got too dark to work anymore. So we've still got that little bit left. Also want to show you, I've got a couple of Steve sunflowers that I poked in this area starting to come through. I only see 2 so far. There's probably more in there ready to go, but I've got at least 2, and I've got some that I've started that will also get planted out, so I didn't just rely on direct sowing. Okay, in this bed there's an onion there we're going to leave and let it go to seed from last year. And look at this. This Brussels sprout that we just left in the ground is growing anew. Now I probably won't get to eat it because my brassicas always get covered with worms, cabbage worms. I probably won't get to eat it, but I'm still going to let it grow and see what it does because that's really interesting. We just left it out and it still has some life left in it. We still need to get that in weeded. I told you I had some snapdragons that only had a few that germinated because my seed was old. And so of the ones, like really old, it was going on 5 years old. That's why I planted it all, but I only had a few germinate. What I did is I brought them down here and mirrored the other side like I said I was going to. Let me show you. Over there, we added some ranunculus along the front of these snapdragons that came back from last year. We put ranunculus here, and these snapdragons are coming back. Well, we also have ranunculus in the front of here that's coming back from last year, so we added ranunculus over there this year to match it. Well, those snapdragons are coming back, so the snapdragons that I had germinate from this year, I kind of put along this back side to mirror that side. And then the rest of this is where I still think I'm planting my dahlias there this year. So we've still got all that to weed. Starting to slowly come together though. The next thing we did was this bed down here that has strawberries in it, mostly alpine strawberries. But this was full of weeds, and I wish I would have got it before. But we just cleaned this up so that way that these strawberries that we have here would have breathing room. And then I came through and planted these strawberries that I grew from seed, and they're just being dramatic. They're moist. Yeah, the soil is moist. Not even, an inch down, maybe like a quarter of an inch down, it's moist. But this is Summer Breeze strawberry. They have the red or pink flowers or whatever you want to call them, and I just planted them. And so that's this bed. We'll just continue to spread the strawberries as they get runners. And these alpine strawberries, they don't get runners. You split them in the middle like you do perennials when they get big. So we'll continue to split the alpine strawberries and take the runners off of the ones that get runners. And we'll just keep spreading them between all the strawberry beds and just keep perpetuating them that way. Okay, y'all, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much once again for hanging out with me. I really appreciate this time we have together. I will see you next time. Bye.